I'm Larissa Furger. I'm from Lodi High School, and this is my prep profile.
Larissa just got finished with a very busy volleyball season. You capped it with a conference title. How cool is that, your senior year?
It's awesome. It's a great accomplishment, and I mean, a lot of things have to go out to my team, though, for having them support me.
What's it like at the end of a season? Sad, it's a long season, but a lot of mixed emotions last match.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet thing. You realize how hard we've worked, and winning conference this year was a big accomplishment, but I mean, it's hard to be done after so many years.
What was the first sport you got started with? What do you remember doing the first, how'd you get into sports?
It was definitely through my sister. My older sister, Jenna, she was a volleyball player, and I looked up to her. I just wanted to be like her.
And then you're part of the dance team, and now you're going to go give track a try this year?
Yeah.
Just try to experience some different things?
Yeah, different team dynamics, too. Like, track is more of an individual thing, and dance is more of a team thing, and so is volleyball. So, experiencing both things in high school.
But I take it, though, if there was one sport here, you probably would have done it, cross-country skiing. You like to ski?
Yeah.
Or downhill skiing more?
Yeah.
More downhill?
I wish I would have been able to, but because of club volleyball, I picked club volleyball.
And you were part of was a Wisconsin Select for 6 years. How did that impact on, and what's the kind of the difference between that and high school?
That made me love volleyball, was playing so much with Wisconsin Select. Like, they taught me most that I know, and then being able to apply it at school and making a team was, I mean, it was the best thing I could have done.
When you look back on your time here, is there a particular teammate that was kind of an inspiration to you?
Definitely my sophomore year, the first year I made varsity. I have to give all the credit to Jacqueline. Jacqueline Barrett was my role model. She was the captain of our team. I mean, she taught me how to lead. I mean, she had the presence that everyone wanted to be there when she was there. She worked so hard, and I mean, she was the ultimate player that walked through Lodi.
Now, your favorite athlete, though, is a volleyball player.
Yeah.
Misty May?
Yeah.
Did you get to watch her in the Olympics, and what do you like about her?
She, again, has the drive that you can see. Like, after so many years, if someone can still love this sport that much, then you got something to be proud of.
You said your favorite facility site, Minnesota Northern Lights. What was that?
Every year for club, we go to Northern Lights. It's a qualifier for the National Junior Olympics. Huge facility. It's a lot of fun, and there's teams from all over the nation there.
And where is it located?
Minnesota.
Where in Minnesota?
I don't even know. I sleep on the car right
Okay, yeah, you're pretty much into volleyball
Yeah.
when you're there. How many players have you been to all over the country playing club? Or is there one particular area that you enjoyed your trip or tournament?
It's all about the facility because we don't get to really go out. But I remember my sister qualified for the Junior Olympics, and they went to Florida. They went to Miami, and that was a lot of fun.
And the whole family went.
Yeah.
Kind of a vacation time too.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how your vacations are built around tournaments when you're growing up playing?
Yeah, we have to vacation over the summer because club volleyball goes all year.
And you said your favorite place to visit in Mexico. When did you go to Mexico as part of a school trip or
No, that was with my family a couple of years ago.
And looking forward to maybe a trip to Costa Rica someday?
Yeah.
Okay. Said you can't live without your phone. How about, are you into social networking besides the cell phone?
Yeah.
You into Twitter or anything like that?
Unfortunately, too much sometimes, but my phone gives me the news, the weather, the social network. That's where I keep track of my homework.
How much has that changed? You talk to your parents about their generation and even your sisters. How much has that changed where it's information instantaneous? You don't, maybe you have to wait to watch the news or read the news.
Well, we run into the problem sometimes when you'll call mom and she's just downstairs kind of thing. So yeah, it takes away a lot of the personal having to talk, but comes in handy quite often.
What do you like about Lodi High School? I guess when you look back over your time here, what are you going to remember the most about your athletics or your schoolwork?
Definitely the athletic part of it. I mean, I had the best high school experience. I had so many friends. I loved to hang out with my friends, and I mean, it's difficult this year because of the new schedule we have. We have to change a little bit. So it's a lot of work academically, but it's a good, well-run school.
Did you go to a block schedule, or what's different?
We had block scheduling. Now we have every other day.
Okay. So for senior, that's a little tougher to after that.
Well, and we like taking hard courses this year for college. Like it's a lot more work.
Now you're looking at going to Eau Claire. Are you going to play a sport in college? You going to play volleyball maybe?
Yeah, Eau Claire is definitely where I'm going for nursing, but sport is undetermined right now. We'll see.
How the nursing? Is someone in your family a nurse, or what made you choose that profession?
It's something I've always wanted to do. I just knew it. I knew a long time ago that I wanted to be a nurse.
You a people person? You just like working and helping people?
Yeah, I'm way too social to be anything else.
Okay. And speaking of social, a lot of activities you're in. Big Buddy program. You want to describe that? I know there's a number of Lodi students get involved.
Big Buddy is when we go down to the elementary school during lunch and we spend like an hour or so every day, or every Friday, going and just helping them out. It's usually people who are struggling a little bit. I mean, academically, family-wise, whatever, and we just go and socialize with them and kind of get them in a group.
Kind of be like a big sister in your case. And also math team, and then you said class officer. But a lot of instruction. You talk about the bump and doubles program. How much fun have you had with that with the little kids? It's
so much fun. It's hard to imagine that was me one day, but that's where it started. And I remember going to bump and doubles and looking up to those girls and just, they were always so excited, and I just wanted to be excited when I was there. So being able to be that to someone else.
And, are a lot of your teammates involved with that too, or?
Yeah.
Is it kind of giving a little bit back to the community?
Exactly.
And also congrats, 3-time member of the all-academic team. How important is the schoolwork, or who, I guess, was that something your parents instilled, or your older sister, about how to balance that in sports? It's
mostly our coach. Academics is so important to us, balancing sports and academics. With our whole team has to withhold a 3.5 for the whole entire year. It's not just during volleyball season, it's for the whole year. It's about balancing your time, so it's really stressed because you have to be a student and an athlete.
And who's your coach?
Nancy Ravensdorf.
So she's been a pretty good role model for you too as an athlete.
Definitely.
And then you actually had an interesting summer. You got to study abroad. You know, a trip to Germany. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, for 3 weeks we went to Schwalmstadt, which was the school. It's an hour and a half away from Berlin by train, and we studied there and we took trips. We went to Berlin. We went to surrounding cities and stuff, and it was really a cool experience.
Something you'd recommend to somebody else?
Oh yeah.
And any place overseas you'd like to go to now that you've been there?
I love Europe. I want to go to Europe. That's where I'll end up.
Part of college?
Yeah.
Would you study abroad for a semester? Could you see something in that?
I will if I go to Eau Claire.
And where? Is there a particular area you're looking at right now? Is it in Europe, or did they assign you someplace?
We'll see. I don't know yet.
Okay. That's the best part about college, right? The unknown.
Yeah.
And I guess the last... So do you like to read nonfiction? Do you have a favorite author? Do you like to read a lot?
I like to read such different things. I don't know. It depends on what mood I'm in and how much time I have.
That's the most difficult part, isn't it? The time management in high school. And then I guess you look back, said your favorite opponent, Lakeside Lutheran. Yeah. You're going to miss the high school rivalries, and did you make friends with athletes on other teams too?
I played club volleyball with a couple of the girls from the Lakeside team, and after losing so many years, we finally beat the 4-year streak, and it's great though. They gave us such a great game, from either side, Lakeside or Lodi. It was just a fun game to be at.
And you remember that, you think, when you look back on high school, so those are the kind of memories you treasure?
I was on the team those 2 years before that we lost, and it was just, you don't understand until you're a senior. It's like the end. So.
Well, congrats on a great fall and high school career, and good luck with the rest of your senior year.
Thank you.